Alright, I'm going to be going over how to claim land on my server, ClickyMC. So the first thing you want to do is make sure you have a golden shovel and a stick. Well, stick's not really needed to claim land. I'll show you how to use a stick later on. But you can craft this like 1 gold, 2 sticks. It's just a regular shovel. That's the claim tool we use on the server because no one really uses it by default. So the first thing you want to do is make sure you're holding it. Find a location, just a block. You want to right click it twice. All claims on the server need to be a square or rectangle. So let's say I wanted to create a square claim right here. I would go diagonal from the block I chose, and I would right click again because it's going to form a square, and now this whole area will be my claim. You'll know you created the claim successfully once the gold and glowstone pop up. These are just visual. They're not actually there. If you hit them, they'll disappear. As for this, that's one of the ways you can do it. Let me unclaim so I can show you the other. You can just type /claim and it'll create a small claim for you automatically. And you can expand this 2 different ways. Again, using the shovel, you right click one of the corners twice. And let's say I wanted to expand it this way. If I ran over here, my whole claim would reach from there to here if I just right click this. That's your claim. And now you can actually do /claim again. And let's say you wanted this claim to reach right over there. You would count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It'd be 6 blocks to reach there. So what you can do is type, or stand in your claim, face the direction, and type extend claim 6. And it'll extend your claim that way, which is super nice. We have multiple menus here on the server, or like help pages that will tell you more about the plugin. My favorite is /claiming space GUI. I created this. It's super helpful. Like, you can even create your claim from this menu. You can delete a claim from this menu. This does have a confirmation, so you don't have to accidentally delete it. Let's take a look at the claiming commands. Unclaim just unclaims your land. Claim, we already know what it does. Claims list just displays how many claim blocks you have and how many claims and what claims you have. That's super helpful. If you lose your claim, you can request staff to help you find it, because we can teleport to it, and we'll teleport you to your claim as long as it's claimed, because if it's not claimed, we can't tell the coordinates. But alright, let's do claiming GUI. Container trust, permission trust, and access trust, you can just type those straight up and it'll tell you what they do. What was the other one? Claiming GUI, nope, we already did permission. Access trust. Container trust grants a player access to your inventory, crops, animals, bed, and button/levers. This, I would say for this, if you're creating a public farm, which you grant access to your whole claim to everyone for these specific things, sugarcane is not labeled as a crop. You actually have to give them the /trust permission, which grants them everything. And if they happen to grief or whatever, you can just request staff to fix it. Permission trust permits a player to share his permission level with others. So what that means is, if you give a specific player, like you do /trust player, which trusts that player to the claim you're standing in, if you give them a certain permission, such as container trust, they can container trust players as well. Access trust grants a player access to your bed, button, and levers. Let's view the other commands. Trust, you can trust a player. If you're standing in the claim, it'll trust them to that claim only. If you want to trust a player to all of your claims, you stand outside of your claims to like an unclaimed area, and you run trust player, and it'll trust them to all of your created claims. Same thing with untrust, stand in the claim to untrust the player from the claim you're standing in outside to all your claims. Trust list literally just lists all of your like your claims, and it lists who's trusted inside of them. Kick from claim. Certain ranks or levels can actually kick a player from their claim, which will just teleport them out, which is nice. Pet kick. If a player left their tamed pet inside your claim, you can kick them out as well. And these subdivided claim commands, these are nice. You can create like towns and stuff, which is really helpful. That's your basics of how to claim, really. Again, if you need more help, we can help you on the Discord, which if you just type Discord on the server, you can get the link. And I am sorry for my keyboard. It's loud, I know. But that's how you claim. Alright, so I'm going to be showing you guys about the stick. So this is just used to inspect an area to see if an area is claimed and who it's claimed by. So right now this area is not claimed, and you can tell because I'm going to right click. No one has claimed this block. Now if I was to claim it and then right click again, it'll tell you who it's claimed by, how big the claim size is, and the last time they were on the server. You can also shift right click an area to see how many claims are nearby. So if I shift and I'm going to right click the ground or block, it'll tell you. Now this is actually helpful because there is a rule on ClickyMC not to build too close to people. So that's going to help you not break that rule, which is super helpful. Alright, I'm going to be showing you guys how to subdivide claims here on ClickyMC. And to do this, all you need to do is make sure the area you want to subdivide is inside of a general or main claim. So for that, we're going to create a main claim right now. As you can see, this is the area we want to subdivide, and it's inside the main claim. Now for this, we're going to be creating a public farm and a user accessed farm. And for this, it's the same process as if you were going to create a town. This plot right here would be a user's plot, and you would trust them specifically to this claim, which has different commands on what we're going to use now, but I'll explain it as well. So to start off, you want to hold your golden shovel and type subdivide claim, and that's going to put you in subdivision mode. And same process as at the beginning of this video, you're going to right click one area and then right click another to form a square. And as you can see, it bordered this area that we want with iron and wool blocks, and that just signifies that this is a subdivided claim and not a general claim. Now if we go to my alts account, you'll notice they cannot break or place blocks. Let's change that. So to do this, you stand into the claim. You do container trust, because we're creating a public farm, so container trust messes with the farm stuff. Shadowed throne. And if you want to create a public farm, you would do container trust all, and that would grant access to the public, which is very nice. Now if we go back to my alts account, you can see that I can't place blocks, but what I can do excuse me, is harvest and replant crops, which is very nice. Now let's say that you wanted to create a town and you wanted to give specific sections of a claim to your town members. Let me do untrust shadowed throne. So let's say we wanted this user to have full access to this to do whatever to build their house. You would stand inside the claim and do trust shadowed throne and do trust permission trust. Yeah, I meant permission trust shadowed throne. What the first command did was grant access to the entire claim to shadowed throne, and what permission trust did was allow shadowed throne to trust other people into this claim, but not outside of it. And that's how you would create your town. It's very easy stuff, and if you guys need help, you can join /Discord, and I'll personally help you through a Discord support ticket.